What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity. I hope you guys are doing well. The Call of Duty community has always been a divisive one that is always polarized on opposite ends between hating the game and loving the game. But the one thing that I think everyone shared, at least for a while, was the fact that the game had flaws. And I feel as if there is a large segment of the Call of Duty community right now that are just blind to the flaws that exist in Call of Duty. Me coming on here and criticizing Call of Duty does not mean that I'm trying to bash your favorite game. I'm trying to improve it. I'm trying to find ways to make the experience resonate with more people, make the experience more engaging and more fun for more players. That's the goal of this channel. That's the goal of the criticism. But instead, people want to put their blinders on and take any negative criticism, any negative discourse towards Modern Warfare 3 as a strict indictment of how bad we think the game is and how they should take that as a personal insult. I'm sorry that you like this game and you feel as if your identity is tied to the success of it. I don't really care. The game sucks. And the reason why the game sucks is directly tied to Activision more so than Sledgehammer Games. And sitting there and not being critical, putting the blinders on, pretending everything is all sunshine and rainbows. Don't worry, those are going to come soon to the store to be able to purchase. It is just a giant flaw that this community has. You can like the game and still be critical of it. Heck, that's how I felt with Black Ops 2. There was many things to criticize in Black Ops 2, but I enjoyed the game. Because it was a fun game. To its core, it was still fantastic. It just had some rough around the edges that would have been nice to have been fixed. But with Modern Warfare 3, it seems as if the edges are rougher, less smoothed out, less ironed out. The game is not optimized. Packet burst is a problem. The servers suck. The spawns suck. The matchmaking in this game is abysmal. There's times where the game feels as if it's scripted, and that's not enjoyable. So you can enjoy this game and allow people to be critical. It's not an indictment of you and what you like. You're allowed to like Call of Duty. But as it stands right now, this community needs to stop all this infighting and needs to direct their focus towards Activision and Sledgehammer Games to improve this game over the next 9 months so that we can actually have a pretty good experience. Because as it stands right now, we're just going to get increasingly bad updates because so many people are giving Sledgehammer Games a free pass. People want to give them a free pass because they were given a bad hand. Yeah, it sucks that they were only given 15 months to produce this game. That really sucks. But does not forgive the fact that the spawns in this game still suck. Challenges don't track properly. Then it comes on to Activision when it comes to the other flaws that this game has when it comes to matchmaking and the servers and that type of thing. But to just give it a free pass is not fair to you, and it's not fair to this community. I think people need to be able to disassociate themselves from the things they are passionate about and the things they love. Because so often, especially now in today's landscape, whenever someone criticizes something you enjoy, you almost take it as a personal attack. And I don't like that. I think there was a time in the Call of Duty community where we could have an honest discussion about where Call of Duty was at, where its flaws were, where we could grow, evolve, and adapt. But instead now it just becomes this constant polarized fight of people trying to defend COD at every single turn, defend SBMM, defend EOMM, defend the gross greed that we see all over this game. And they defend it. They defend the fact that none of the money that has been made off of microtransactions has been reinvested to make the game better in any way, shape, or form. The servers are worse than they've ever been, yet they've made more money than ever. How does that work? You're willing to defend that. And then there's other people in this community, and this goes both ways, where even if Call of Duty does something good, people are going to find the negative about it. I've been accused of this, but I try to be positive every once in a while because it is physically daunting to always be negative. To push Call of Duty forward, we almost need to disassociate all of our feelings with the game. And we need to just look at it from an analytical standpoint and say, it's clearly not good enough. And obviously, we're never going to get the truth on the metrics for the game, on the numbers, or anything like that, because Call of Duty refuses to be transparent. But if we came together and we asked for transparency, we demanded it, maybe it would lead to some transparency down the road. There's a reason why they're finally going to talk about skill-based matchmaking. We're not going to get any concrete answers, but they're going to talk about it. And it's because the community came together and like, this is BS. We're sick and tired of this BS. Can we please do something about it? And now we're sitting here almost at the end of 2023. Call of Duty's in a really tough spot. And it feels as if so many people want to excuse the actions of both Infinity Ward and Activision over the last year and pretend as if the franchise is in this great spot. Well, it isn't. There's less engagement than there's ever been with this franchise right now. There's less interest than there's ever been with Call of Duty right now. And that is directly caused by the greed by Activision and the lack of any type of innovation or evolution from Activision's side. I've been somebody who has pushed the notion that I would have loved Modern Warfare 3 to just be Modern Warfare 2 remastered. Bring in all of that stuff and reset the franchise for a brand new title in 2024. Would it have been perfect? No. Would it have been a huge moneymaker? Maybe. Nostalgia's selling right now. And I'm sorry, just porting in the Modern Warfare 2 maps into Modern Warfare 3 isn't enough nostalgia to sell me that the game is good. If I got the ACR and the UMP 45 and I got all those old attachments, all those old perks, got some of those old challenges back, I might have been in heaven. And I think there are other players who would have liked it as well. And this is the problem, right? Is we've kind of given Sledgehammer Games and Activision a free pass. There was a time where we were hammering Modern Warfare 3 for being DLC. And so many people in this community were telling us that we were just being overly negative. Well, guys, we're a month and a bit in. Do you feel as if it's just DLC to Modern Warfare 2? Or do you feel it's a standalone game? Because I'll tell you what I think. I think it's 100% DLC. The campaign is laughable at best. The multiplayer is a complete copy and paste from MW2 last year with a few elements changed that we had asked for back in October of 2022. It's not good enough. And then, of course, they brought in Modern Warfare Zombies, which has been the greatest revelation to Call of Duty in quite some time. And honestly, Treyarch deserves all of the praise that they can possibly get for that mode. But that's it. That's all that you've really added to the formula here. You haven't innovated. You haven't pushed the envelope. You haven't been trendsetters. All you're trying to do is create a new vehicle to sell microtransactions to people. You're now selling reindeers. You're selling Diablo characters. You're selling animals. Like, it's so far past jumping the shark that it's almost embarrassing at this point. When I go back and I play Black Ops 2 or I play Modern Warfare 2 or heck, I play Modern Warfare 3 from 2011, I'm reminded about what this franchise used to be. And it's just not that anymore. It really isn't. And part of that is because Activision has played off of our polarization so much so. They've taken advantage of the fact that they'll have loyal customers every single year, and they tell them that you're the ones that are more important than the ones that are hating. Everybody else is a hater. You're a true fan. When in reality, all of us should be wanting and pushing Activision to create better games. We should be able to criticize and still enjoy the projects. Just because you criticize something doesn't mean you hate it. It means you want it to be better. Did you ever get criticism on a report card? Was it because your teacher hated you? No, it's because your teacher wanted you to succeed. It's very clear that some of you have been coddled your entire lives and don't understand how criticism works. And this goes for developers over at Activision and Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games as well. Just because people are critical, it does not mean they're being mean to you. It means that we're expecting more of you because the standard should be higher. The standard should be raised. And it's up to us in the community to raise it for them. We can't trust them to raise it on their own. No, we have to be the motivation for them to make the changes. So the point of this video, the call to action that I have for this video, is leave your criticisms of Modern Warfare 3 down below. Let's see if we can come to a consensus on what needs to change so Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 can progress into 2024. Instead of us consistently infighting each other, let's come to a consensus Cole's Notes project for Modern Warfare 3 to work on to improve the game for everyone. If you like the game, tell me what you don't like about it. If you don't like the game, tell me why. That's it. That's the assignment. I am tired of seeing a polarized, divided community because that's exactly what Activision wants. They don't want cohesion. They don't want a community that stands together, because if we stand together, we can actually enact change. That would mean that Activision would have to put some effort in, maybe invest some of those millions of dollars that they earn through your microtransactions. You are directly investing in this game, and they are stealing your money and giving you nothing of value in return. And if you think a skin that in a first-person shooter game is valuable, I just don't know what to tell you. It ain't. But that's just my opinion. That's the way I view things. I'd love to hear all your thoughts down below in that comment section. I appreciate each and every single one of you for watching these videos, for following along, and frankly, I'm just hoping Call of Duty can get on a good path for 2024. That's what I want here. That is my hope. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.